Wolfwalkers arrives from Cartoon Saloon and Melusine Productions. Set in Ireland during the reign of Oliver Cromwell, the plot follows a young girl named Robin Goodfellow. Robin has moved with her father to the town of Kilkenny as the British attempt to clear the surrounding forests and the dangerous animals that inhabit them. Yearning for adventure and seeking to prove herself useful, Robin ventures into the wilderness, where she comes into contact with a young native girl named Maeve. Maeve is a wolfwalker, capable of controlling wolves and even transforming into one as she sleeps. Inevitably, Robin and Maeve forge a bond as they find themselves trapped between two worlds. Wolfwalkers arrives with a fine pedigree. It is the fourth feature-length animation produced by Cartoon Saloon, following on from The Secret of Kells, Song of the Sea, and The Breadwinner. Each of those three films has picked up a nomination for the Best Animated Film Oscar, placing the studio in very impressive company. This is particularly notable, given that the studio relies on traditional hand-drawn two-dimensional animation, which has become increasingly rare for mainstream Western cinematic releases. Wolfwalkers might be the studio's best-looking film to date, which is really saying something. While retaining the studio's distinctive Celtic sensibility and aesthetic, directors Tom Moore and Ross Stewart appear to have embraced some more adventurous foreign impulses. Wolfwalkers occasionally seems to borrow some cues from anime in terms of its action sequences, using effects like split screen to heighten the tension. There's also some use of computer-generated effects to expand the motion possible within the frame, rendering two-dimensional cells as three-dimensional spaces. That said, not all of these foreign influences are for the best. Narratively, Wolfwalkers seems to have taken a few cues from more openly commercial American animation. One key sequence features a montage set to a new version of Aurora's running with the wolves. Because they're wolves, and because they're running. Get it? Along those lines, the film's climax seems to draw a little too heavily from classic Disney narrative tropes, particularly in the final confrontation with the villain. These traditional cues are a strange fit for a studio that has worked so hard to define itself as distinctive and esoteric. Still, these are minor complaints. Wolfwalkers is gorgeous to look at, and the film grapples with several big ideas in a largely satisfying manner. As with The Breadwinner, Wolfwalkers wrestles with the challenges of preserving folklore and tradition in a hostile social environment. As with The Secret of Kells and Song of the Sea, it is a story about trying to find a balance between the demands of progress and the importance of nature. It's also a story about trying to find space for magic in an increasingly rational and mundane world. In its own way, Wolfwalkers proves its own argument. It is itself a slice of magic. Wolfwalkers is available on Apple TV Plus from Friday, December 11th.